Hi, my name's Trudy from Talent Code HR. Well, it's the start of FY26 and you may have aspirations to be growing your business further, or maybe you're already growing fast but you feel as though you're in firefighting mode. If you can relate to any of those scenarios, there's three key things that you might want to consider that are going to set you up for success in FY26. The first is clarity. The second is structure, and the third is capability. Let me give you some practical tips around that. When we talk about clarity, it's absolutely critical at the highest level of your business that everybody understands what your strategic priorities are for the year ahead and what your operational priorities are. Now, once you've got those clearly defined, what's really powerful is to have clearly defined measures of success underneath each of those. And then, as the dad joke goes, how do you eat the elephant? One bite at a time. Sometimes these goals and objectives can feel overwhelming. So chunking them down into 90-day plans or 90-day sprints is one of the most important things you can do. Now, if you get this right at the highest level of your business, you can then cascade that down to different teams across your business. So everybody's absolutely clear on the things that they need to do that are going to shift the dial and make a difference for your business in the coming year. That's step number one. Step number two is structure. And when we talk about structure, I'm talking about your rhythm and your cadence to make sure that you're creating a culture of accountability. If you decide to break your strategic and operational priorities down into 90-day plans, it then makes sense that at least every 90 days, you'd be getting the right people in the room and reflecting on what's been achieved, asking yourself what's changed, which may impact our priorities for the next 90 days, and let's make sure we're clear on what those milestones are. So 90-day catch-ups to reflect on how you're progressing is a really important part of your structure if you're going to drive accountability. Now, it doesn't stop there, because if you've got 90-day plans, what I'd recommend is make sure you're having at least monthly meetings to check in on progress. And in doing that, the more transparent you can be, the better. So making accountability a team activity, not just one-on-one conversations, is absolutely critical to success. The third and the final component is all about capability, and ultimately people will perform best if they're playing to their strengths. However, sometimes the priorities that we have don't necessarily align with our passions or our strengths. So to the extent that you've got flexibility within your business to engage in what I refer to as job crafting, you can actually look at moving some of the responsibilities around so that people can engage in work that they're passionate about, that they're good at. If that's the case, they're much more likely to deliver on the outcomes that you're looking for. So in order to do that, two key questions you can ask within a team once you've got your strategic priorities. Number one, what do we each love doing? What are we passionate about? And then the second question is, what are the things that we loathe or the things that we don't like doing? And if you can get some of those strategic priorities and projects aligned to people's passions, you are much more likely to play to their strengths, and you've got all the ingredients to set you up for a successful FY26. Reach out if you've got any questions. My team and I would be delighted to further explore your specific needs with you.